they were looking for Chibok girls. Assuming one or two untouchable kids were among the Chibok girls. Within 1 hour, you see. So unequal treatment. They didn't regard the untouchable people. They did not regard the other Nigerians as nobody. Or they are just nobody. They are just food. Nobody. It's true. It's true. How can somebody? That cannot happen. She now said that only the driver, that she was happy that only the driver was killed.
But it's different from people who always go and do Thanksgiving because they are the only survivors in a car crash. Others died, and they will say, "Oh, God saved them," and they're like, "So does that mean that God didn't love those ones who died, and He couldn't save them too?" Like people do that, don't they? Like insensitive people, and it's so normal, isn't it?
You see, in fact, how can somebody? Oh, Jesus Christ! So that is food for thought for us. Food for thought for us. I'm telling you. And meanwhile, before I go, my good, sorry. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are still waiting for you to come and appear at the Congress. Come and appear at the Congress now. So you can call this number again: 1-800-225-5324. 1-800-225-5324. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are still waiting for you. Come and appear before the United States Congress. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you too. Doctor, that's Dr. Agbede. The usual way and all that. So thank you very much, everyone. And what part are we? Where are we? So talking about being out there and possibly, kind of encourage those who have been looking for means of, meeting like minds, people who really care about what is really happening in Nigeria, and somehow, right, they want to offer their own help, like as it should be, without having to involve the crooks who are indeed. So also, if people have to meet up and kind of believe that the battle is now theirs and to save themselves from the terrorists, you have to what? You have to go after the system that nourishes them, that flourishes it, the system that rewards terrorism, protecting the terror sponsor. So there's going to be a coordinated national and international, groups, right, that are always going to figure it out about how do you think we could possibly get out of this mess, fund it, get courageous people to receive the good support that they need in order to stand up. And then, like I said, I wouldn't possibly want to say everything like that in public, kind of, right? So anyway, thank you very much to those who responded when I said, please take a moment and go and like the broadcast. It doesn't take much, did it? It didn't take that long, right? So you can even use your remote control to do that, right? And then, or you can even grab your phone, okay? And just go under the video and just like it. I have another caller on the line. Let's see. Hello there.
Hello, Badamaego.
Oh, Lady Celia. How are you, ma'am?
I'm very well. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And thanks so much. I saw your hand yesterday and I was like, oh, I know this person. That's Celia.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah. So my contribution is actually when we woke up this morning with my husband during our devotion, we were just like praying. And then my husband was mentioning that, oh my God, this year is going to be 10 years since Leah Sharibu has been in the hands of...
Remember, yeah. Leah Sharibu.
Yes, yes. And other people, honestly, I don't know what to say because let me be honest, there are some people I know that have been like needing like chatters from me, back home from Nigeria, and they're youths, and I've been boning them for real. Like since December, they've been asking because I'm like, what are you doing? I can give you money, but if you're youth, I'll give you work to do, then I pay you. Come on. I'm not going to help them to be irresponsible. What are they doing? You just sit and ask people for money In America, who gives you money? You have to work. Yes, you have to work your butt, because if you don't, the damn bills come every month unfailingly. These people think that we're just in America and it's just no. You have, if you don't work, you're going to be on the street. Like joke, you'll be homeless. So they just stay there and they don't want to do it. I don't know what to say. Leah Sharibu, many others that have tested this issue of sleeping in the bush, in the rain.
Many now, right? Look at this man. They're asking for 100 million from him, right? He's from Zamfara. And he's been there now for like for days now, okay? This is not even Abuja. So this one that happened on the 7th of January in Abuja, they have increased their money, plus these ones, right? Who are originally from Ekiti. Now they've killed this man's daughter, one of his daughters. Now they've killed this man's also. They've killed his daughter, one of his daughters. Now you see what will happen to all the rest of the girls if the ransom is not paid, right? You and I can only guess. We can only imagine.
Yes, sir.
You get that now?
And the other one the other one you talked about the other day, after like they gave money and then the person was killed. There was one you talked about like that, and like the person was still killed.
Yeah, it was.
Because there are instances like that, like
yeah.
So I mean, unless like we have to come out and
ransom,
because
if not
guaranteed
that you are going to be freed, by the way, okay? That you even get
you pay ransom.
It's not, you're not guaranteed.
Tomorrow they do another one. Tomorrow they could do another one. It doesn't stop it. So this thing going on, and me, I'm just praying, because if they don't, the way they're killing people, it's like human being does not have value again. They don't see the value in life. To me, if it's sweet to kill somebody, let the evil people too have a taste of that death. That is my own. If death sweet, let them taste them.
Yes, now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Me, Tiba get kidding me. I don't hold on for her. I go wrap on for my neck with that. So if I get my something, honestly, just try me. You're gonna hear me too. Like, if that's the order of the day, you got to do it. Like now, I have kids. You think I'll not protect myself? Then I bring my kid into the world to come and screw them up. No, I won't do that. I have to protect my family.
I'm going to just get killed, and my children are going to end up in refugee camps, and they're going to call that IDP.
And they'll be at the hand of mercy. You don't know how people will treat your children when you are not there. No. When I think of that alone, it's enough for me to like follow me, like let it only me say that is what I always tell myself, and then I like. I know that it's good to help people that are less privileged than myself, as the gist from yesterday, but honestly, there are people you just don't give money to. There are people that need to act. It's not everyone. Those that you can help that are very sick and help them, but there are those that do not give them money, period. That's my contribution.
Because they are also enablers on their own parts. Like, when they are shouting, now and running after all these rogues for their elections, they are like beasts. Then after
they have the strength.
Yeah, after the elections, they are like blackmailers, gaslighters.
Don't mind them. I'm waiting for them.
Remember this. So I kind of understand where people were coming from yesterday when they said, "Don't give her this, don't give that," because it's pretty much like a lot of them have turned to chancers these days. Just take advantage of you, and go back to the criminals who put them in that state, and then they come back to you again to come and kind of, it's kind of like depressing, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And I used to ask myself this question, like, so now what happens after Nigeria has been like divided? The Yoruba nation have their nation, and then Igbo have the IPOP have their IPOP. Middle belt, where are we going to go?
No, you're not going anywhere. There is already, I can't remember the name right away, but I'm just going to conjure one now that is going to sound similar, okay? So there were already...
Is it Gurara State?
No, there were already middle belt sort of development organization or something like that, okay? The ones that have done well to put everybody within the middle belt, right? Inside the same map with no controversy, right? and they believe that they could have their Kwararafa Republic. It's already in the map. They've drawn it in a way. And you see that middle belt part, right? It's not just those states they are mentioning. Just so you know that those documents exist as we speak right now. That's part of what I'm going to dig into when I get into my bigger space, okay? So there are documents that exist. So in that document, yeah, they have, you know, you have the Southern Gombe, Southern Borono, Southern Yobe, Taraba, part of Taraba, part of Southern Adamawa. All of these places, they don't belong to the north. So in the real map, apart from the Fulani drawn state map, when time comes for people to negotiate for where they belong, all right, there are those people who knows where they truly belong, but they are currently being mapped out of their own people, okay? So when the time arrives for everybody to begin to identify where they belong or where they want to belong, the people of Middle Belt will have little problems, little to no problem at all, all right? There are documents that are already shown where is Kwararafa Republic. And Kwararafa Republic, the map and the land, which belongs to the indigenous people of these places, is beyond Middle Belt you see today. Is up to Kaduna, Southern Kaduna, like that, Southern Borno, Southern Adamawa, Southern Yobe, on and on like that. And some part of Niger State you see there. There are people who belong to Middle Belt, but they are currently mostly in that Niger. And I think Niger fully is probably classified as North Central, Middle Belt as well, but not the whole Niger. So part of Niger is also part of Middle Belt. So when they begin to ask everybody to answer their father's names, right? You will see. Everybody will begin to queue to where they belong. It's not that difficult. They might tell all of us that, where do you want the people of Abariba to go? Where do you want the people of Yenagua? Don't worry. Everybody knows where they belong to. Let the bell
that's really
let the
sounding
bell
good, though. Okay, that's encouraging. All right, you guys that are still in the process of liking the video and everything, and then also our GoFundMe, please, I'm encouraging guys, let's do this, okay? If we can do more, even if you've given, you can still give. You can give like so many times, please. Well, thank you so much.
I hope, without pressure anyway, okay? So, yeah, for those who have already given, there is no pressure to have to give, okay? But again, for those who haven't as well, take your time. I still have like another 2 weeks, I would say. Maybe not, okay? Because I was at IKEA today. You know, I went there to go and see office furniture, to go and see things that I could possibly pull up and all that. And I saw this desk. And my dream of presenting my program standing up in my studio just came to life. Have you seen a remote controlled desk, Celia?
Yes, I even have one of recent.
Oh,
it goes up and
down. In 2014. Me, I'm still like in 2010. So today, today I saw a desk that was really, really fantastic. Okay, it's got height, it's got mid and all that, and because people responded to my fundraiser, I was encouraged to go take a look, and I fell in love with that. You know, so help me thank those, and including yourself, those who have responded. It's really, really great.
All right. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys, and thank you, sir, for picking my call. Bye.
You have a good one, my regards, yeah? So that's Celia there, ladies and gentlemen. You too can still call in and add your voice. I believe we still have like 20 minutes to go. So you too can call in. I have not been lucky tonight, so it seems that everyone just feel like, you know what? We'd rather wait till we get paid. No pressure, no nothing, okay? But for those who still probably wishes to be part of this, it is right there in the comment, the links. If you want to use the PayPal, the ideal way to do that is you need to copy the link. You will copy the link and then, Sorry, I have another caller here. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, the general.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, see from Atlanta.
Yes, sir. See you from Atlanta. How are you doing today, CA?
I'm good.
Great one, sir. Please.
It's unfortunate I couldn't. Yesterday I was in a very big meeting. I didn't listen to the program yesterday. So, but I'm going to send you a message after this call on your DM.
That would be great. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So please, you are now here anyway. So you heard me and what we discussed tonight, did you?
Yes.
Please see it.
But like you said, Jagaban didn't promise Nigeria anything. So I mean, he didn't say anything. He didn't say much.
There's no
He didn't say anything.
No.
He didn't say anything. And the same scenario, the same way they did Buhari, the same they did to Buhari. They shielded Buhari all through the media processes. Nobody listened to Buhari until he became he was made the president.
Do you know that for the past 8 months, even before then, Tifnumbu has not granted any live interview or answer any question?
No.
Do you know that even before the election, up till now?
What is he gonna say?
Well,
there's nothing for. There's nothing.
Usually, the people media interview president and ask him questions to say things, but they make sure that they are shielding him from all of that. So all he can say or to say is just to say, thank you, bye. That's it.
And this is the man that when he was in opposition, look at the way they treated Jonathan when they were in opposition. They did everything. Now they don't want you to talk. They don't want to do anything. So that's how life is. So they're in power now. So everything has changed.
I know.
So what they sing is on your mandate, and that is it, and everything is gone. But one promise he kept. He's keeping to a promise, though. That's the promise he made that he's keeping. He said he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped.
Well,
and that is going on.
Kept. Okay.
We kept. Amen. The killings. Like I keep counting. Nigerians should not forget 64,000 people died under Buhari. Now the death toll is mounted.
We all know that
official
double of that is not even reported.
Official. Now with Tinubu is mounting. By the time you finish the first term, when you give them the figures, the same Agbadorian will tell you where you do get your figures from is a lie. Blah 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 blah.
CA, you remember that time when they were arguing which government? Which government did terrorists kill more people? Is it Jonathan or Buhari? You remember that time where they are using figure? No. They have under Buhari, they have not killed enough people like they killed people under Jonathan. Now human beings on Nigerians' lives.
Yeah.
Now they are going to argue about this. It's going to be more people are killed under Buhari than Tinubu. So when you say 20,000 people have been killed, they will say, but under Buhari now 63,000. At least Tinubu is still better. We are going there now soon.
We are getting there. So thank you, Mayogu. I will send the DM now to on your WhatsApp message.
See, okay. Yeah. I may not be able to read your WhatsApp, like I'm currently engaged here, right? But I will probably try and reply to it, afterward, just in case, okay? Thank you very much. See. So I think I have another caller too. Hang in there for me, my caller. And I'm sorry that I lost you the first time, okay? So I think somebody felt like, man, this is taking too long, right? So Prince Man, after calling in earlier, he has gone on to the Give Send Go to also make his own contribution. That makes him the first person that is going to respond in that part tonight. Also, on my PayPal, I have seen yours, sir, Badewa. I won't probably, Sake Badewa. So I have seen your own, support coming through. Okay, thank you so much. Now let's take this call. My caller, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Just doing well. And how are you doing, Mayogu?
I'm very well too. Thanks for asking. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Mayogu, it's fine. Look, I'm speechless with how people have been killed in this country. Oh my God. I don't know.
And the fact that it could be any of us, there are people who are watching my video tonight, whether they are in Abuja or they are traveling through some of these roads and all of them. You and I don't know them right now, but they are all, like we have always been saying, awaiting disaster, waiting victims.
I keep wondering, how are we even human? Are we human? Do we have? I think we are. They are just literally, they are animals actually ruling over human beings. That is just the fact. Because these people would never care. They don't care. They will never care. And if we're thinking they're going to change, they're not going to change. And this is what I'm actually going to. There's so much we can do. We're talking about people in diaspora. There's so much we want to do. Yoruba used to say, "Omotoba shikpa." I don't know. I don't know how to complete it. Look, I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be hard for them to, because some people call in and said, "Oh, they have to start defending themselves." How now?
How? Like, would they use their hands? Do you even have an idea what AK-47 cost today? It used to be 500,000 naira to get one AK-47, right? And then each bullet, you need 1,000 or 1,400 naira for each bullet. So if you are going to need 50 bullets, multiply 1,500 times 50. So how can diaspora come through and, stop telling people or our people to defend themselves when we know that you will not use plywood or stick to defend yourself?
Oh my God.
So you know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic. How many people can afford to spend 1.5 million naira to buy a gun? How many?
Look, I grew up in the north. This girl that I used to call, and this soldier guy, I can't remember his name again. This military guy that calls from the US, I can't remember his name again.
Oh, Ahmed.
Ahmed, yeah.
Ahmed grew up in Kaduna.
Each time he started describing, he grew up in Kaduna. When he said, I see these places where I literally could, envision these places. Like, this guy is just describing all these places that I've been to. And, I didn't actually really know how to speak Hausa so well. But I spent almost about 18 years in that state.
Wow.
Literally what these people did to I'm talking about the southern Kaduna, the Zango, the Kataf.
Zango Kataf.
What they literally, oh my God, what they literally did, what they are still doing to them, most especially under this crazy El-Rufai. What they did to these people and what they are still
instead
doing
of people
to them,
to ask
you
the
just can't imagine,
right, to do their job. Now they are already cooking conspiracy now that this new upsurge of insecurity, they can feel the hand of El-Rufai.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
At this time, I'm even.
So that's where the political will comes in. They don't get the political. If all the sponsor, arrest them, try them, and jail them, and all these people will begin to disappear. No be so. Or you are telling us now these people they do them. It must be that people. So who is going to go after those people? Me or you or the people in government who has the power? Baba?
Yeah.
Or continue. El-Rufai you mentioned just kind of reminded me of one of these things going on now.
You see, that guy, the damages he's actually created in that very state, you just can't comprehend. You just won't know what he has actually done into that state. In fact, the state still, even the population or the citizen of that state, they are not even aware of what is about to go on in that very state. And I'm coming down to Nigeria. In fact, right now, I feel ashamed sometimes, prouding myself to be a Yoruba person. I'm a Yoruba guy. I'm proud to be a Yoruba guy. And in my next word, I want to be a Yoruba guy, But at this very moment, what Tinubu has actually made us go through, oh my God, what he has made us go through with the Igbos.
This whole thing is yet to start. They are going to go worse.
It's not even the beginning. It's not even yet the beginning. We've not even get to that point where we actually, because table will turn.
Of course.
Where the Hausa and the Igbo probably they'll put us in the middle. Table will turn. Yeah, it probably might turn. Yeah.
What do you mean might? Will? It will. It always does. Have you not noticed? Nigeria is turned by Turn Nigeria Limited. Okay. And that's one thing I am saying that the day we will become the real target and the real victims. So that's saying that they came for the Muslims, I didn't talk. They came for Christians, I didn't talk. They came for Jews, I didn't talk, because I wasn't Jew, I wasn't Muslim, I wasn't Christian, and all of that. Then they came for you, and there was nobody to speak for.
Who's going to help you?
Because everybody is gone.
Nobody to help you.
that phrase and that saying, Baba, kind of always make me feel like, man,
it's shocking. That thing is, so when you think about things like that, you know, there's this cringe. You cringe and like, oh my, the reality set, you know, just dawned on you, and like you said, and look, Nigerians really, we still don't know what we want. You understand? Most especially, I'm talking about the religion. You know, people being religious and all of that. It's okay for you to be religious. There's nothing wrong with you being religious. You can worship whatsoever you want to worship. But when it comes, when you have to get down to business to handle the affairs of life. Look, I'm in the United States. The United States literally is not built on Bible. Their constitution is not written with the Bible. I'm talking about, like, when they bring the Bible, there will be nothing. The only thing you probably might see is maybe
in
God bless
God
America
we
or
trust
whatsoever.
or something like that.
In God we trust. Yeah, that's what exactly.
Their word, what that has to do with God.
My God, these people do not give a crap about the Bible.
They say one country, one nation under God. I think America says that too.
Yes, my ego, look, their Bible is the constitution. They reference their constitution more than the Bible. If America is going to war tomorrow, they will not tell you, okay, give us the Bible, let us see that place where, let us pray and let us read that portion where these people do not waste time. What they want to do is, where is the threat? Let's take care of the threat. Where is the threat? Let's take care of it. They don't think about, where is this threat? Let's take care of it. But we don't have the God. And let me even digress entirely from that very point. Let me even stay away from that portion. Another thing is, another threat we have is the Western world. Because there's so much, like, I'm still talking about people outside the country. There's so much we want. There's so much contribution we actually want. There's so much we want to actually put into that country, to actually make a mess of that country and reorganize everything. And I don't want to say, there's too much I want to say. I can't say them over the phone. But the people that will still feed them strategic information that probably we are planning is still the Western world. There are certain things you can't say on the phone. Look, to disorganize that system, it won't take anything. You can't. It takes forever
because
to do.
Of the invested,
but to bring that thing
they
down,
call them the vested interests, and the powerful ones are not. They are mostly from those who are outside Nigeria. You're right.
Exactly.
Kind of like their interest.
That is the fear. That is the fear I keep looking at. I said, if we really want to bring this system down, it's easy to bring it down. But the people, this Western world, will give us away. I don't know if people are thinking about it that way, but
of course, I mean, like, for example, right?
These people,
they can give us trouble, especially if we are mislabeled, for example, right? But one thing I would advise everyone who genuinely is talking about the rotten system in Nigeria, okay, you must know what you are up against. Any single threat from any government of the country you are staying, I advise that, you quickly raise alarm. They don't like noise. They don't like to be exposed. Use the legal system of that place. Like if you are in America, for example, as America love all this secret stuff that we have, listen to me. If anybody in America is by any chance trying to intimidate you because of what you say or what you do about Nigeria, right? You can easily use the system to protect yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't listen to advice like go this, because you must know what you're up against. The more influence you have, the more trouble you're likely going to have. So somebody like me, I believe that. Because some ridiculous government agents who are corrupt in these countries, right? They can take fraudulent intelligence reports from Nigerians' corrupt government and begin to threaten us, begin to kind of go after us. If I notice anybody coming after me, for example, I will raise alarm. I will use the legal system in the UK. I will tell why they are coming around me. If my phone is tapped, for example, and I get to know, I'm not going to keep it to myself. I'm not going to be scared. I say, oh my God, they've tapped me. I won't. I will go public. I will show the world evidence. I will kind of make it a mess. That's what I encourage everybody who wants to be like Mayegu to have at the back of your mind. They want to come for you. Most of them are illegal. They need to intimidate you. They need to tell you that they will take back your citizenship or they will cancel your visa. Yeah, will cancel your visa because of what you are saying on social media about Nigeria. Expose them. Don't chicken out. Because if they are going to deport you anyway, whether you are a citizen or not, they will still do it. But it is ideal.
They still do it.
That's my philosophy, Sha. Anyway, Baba.
Yeah, absolutely. You're just spot on.
Because they don't have any rights. You are supposed to be protected.
They don't.
Anytime the government of Nigeria and their agents come for you because of what you do or say, you are meant to be protected in any country you are. But if they decided to use this influence my caller is talking about to then hunt you or threaten you or intimidate you into silence, maybe that will be the time people will be calling me. Hello, Mayegun. Please, hello, Mayegun. I just want to say, sir, what should I do? Right now in London, I think my phone has been tapped. They are following me because then maybe that's when I'm probably going to go and pick up, that battle. Maybe I don't know what God wants to use me for out there, but I know I have a purpose. Yeah, right. I have something I'm going to meet out there. I have something I have to encourage people to let them know that this is not a joke. This is not a play. If you turn on your camera and you talk about atrocities in Nigeria with facts, they will come for you. It doesn't matter where you are. And you must not chicken out. The moment you know they are going to come for you, that alone means you are like 10 steps ahead of them. So when they come for you, do not chicken out.
It's like,
Baba,
it's because you're saying the truth.
Yes.
If they come for you, it's because you're saying the truth.
Exactly. Don't be afraid, though. Don't be scared, though, because that's what they want to. They want to shut you up. You will see them. We are the police. Police in the UK calling me because of what I do on social media, because I'm talking about Nigeria. I will just be praying for them to mistakenly say something that will implicate them. Something like, you won't want us to deport you back to Nigeria with all of this. Did you just threaten me with deportation? Baba, I'm saying this not because I want to brag, because I may end up in Nigeria. Yeah. But one thing is this:
they have rules that
you must know that when you want to implicate them in any way, you do it in a way that the whole mess up is not going to be limited to you. They themselves will have a lot to clear. And most of the time, they don't like it. They don't like that kind of exposure. And they will just leave you alone. They will leave you now, and they will be waiting for you to break the law someday so that they can come for you. But they will still not do that. So, Baba, thanks so much for even mentioning that. I've always wanted to say that to people. You know what I mean? Like,
so you're so right. Look, I don't know. I keep still saying it. This system can go down. This rotten system, we can bring it down. And look, I'm still going to say, the chief architect behind everything is still those people outside the country.
They have strong influence.
But if the willingness is not there from within, I'm talking about within Nigeria, which is very difficult because we have way more people that want to remain slaves than those that want to be free. That is another problem, another major problem. I have them in my family. In fact, some of them I decided. In fact, I split. If I'm supposed to even send my school fees to one of the children, I just decided just to hold on because I go because people don't. I told them, why it's better you don't vote. But the moment I find out you vote for this president, I don't care if you don't vote for Obi, you don't vote for anybody. I'm okay. But if you still go ahead and now vote for this crazy guy
after all
that ruled this same state, I'm from Lagos State. I keep asking them, what did this guy do 8 years? Now he's not even 8 years. 8 years plus Fashola plus
it is 24 years, brother.
24
years now.
I keep asking them, what have you
They
guys?
still don't have drinking water.
What have you?
24 years.
They still don't have.
They do not have any working sewage system. There is no electricity.
They went inside. They went to Ikeja, destroyed the Igbo property. They went to their houses, destroyed everything.
Reasons.
I live on the island. I will come to the island. Come and see houses over drainages. Now they won't touch that one. Come and see building out of shape. These buildings have planned. Out of shape. They all have where they were actually supposed to build their building. There's a stopgap. Okay, this is where your body. These people build over the drainage. but they would rather go and meet people that actually built their house on a swamp.
But somebody approved it. Somebody said, don't worry. Just give me 2 million
somebody
naira.
actually approved
we'll
it.
give you the documents.
And after years later, you now went there, you demolished these places. They look, I keep saying it. It's just the wrong time.
Thank you so much.
Horrible
time. Our time is now.
It's just a horrible time.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
The last thing I want to say, just last thing. You see these people that keep sending their children to NYC. If you're a mother or you're a father, send your children to NYC. If anything happens to those children, it is you.
Blame yourself.
And you're a killer. You are a killer. If you send your kids for any crazy NYC, you're a killer. You kill those children with your hands. Okay. If they kidnap any of your kids, you caused it with your hand. Because there's no way you would send your kids. Look, if you know why I did my ND, Kaura Namoda, Zamfara. Kaura Namoda. This is literally almost the end of Nigeria. After Kaura Namoda, then you go. It's like even Sokoto before they now. Yes, that's in Zamfara. Yes, those, so those places. When I finished my I'm taking too long. When I finished my school, when I was coming back, this guy had a friend. He now said, there's a place they used to get gold. I should come. Let's go and see that I can get gold. We're on our way. When I got to those places was like, it looks like it was so empty. If anything happened to you in that place, God too will not even know something happened to you.
Yeah, like tell you, gone.
If you see those places, so I can picture how these terrorists actually operate.
Like how they manage to get away and
move and all that. Get away with all the gold they have. On our way, I told them, look, man, Yoruba man now. I'm not stupid. I said, where are we going to? My mother know I'm here. I'm dead. I made a U-turn. I said, because of gold. What kind of gold? Till tomorrow. Those places now, I can't just imagine. I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is about.
For the old time's sake, let me go back to that borough. No, you can't. Anyway, thank you very much. Okay, our time is.
Thank you really, so much for your time. Okay? Thank you so much.
I appreciate this too. Thank you.
Have a good night, Maegu. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Have a good one.
No, don't be sorry. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed our chats. Right. It's just that I wish the time we still have more time. Right. But thank you. Okay, for sharing those with us. Baba. You have a good one yourself. Okay. So our time is up and we would have to call it a night. Okay. So once again, thanks so much for spending your evening with me. I am so kind of thankful that we could sit this long. But please don't let the message kind of be lost on you. Okay. Where Nigeria is headed now. It's not looking good. And when it comes to those who are going to be the victims of the consequences of all of this, it is also democratized. Christians or Muslims or Northern now, Southern now, Eastern now, Western now, everybody has something to collect. So when people ask that, a system that is built to kill you, if you have a chance first, what would you do? You will kill it. And that is why we say, even others are now saying, to save lives, please break up this shithole. Anyway, thank you. So day 2 of our fundraiser has also yielded their responses, including even in the bank. I actually pull up a name. I was going to mention the first name or the last name, so that you can know that I got your donation. Okay, so I have here Shita Bay, Yomi Shita. So if you are watching, okay, thank you very much for that. That's class. Then I also have Angono, Ugechi. I know the only Ugechi that sent me money to the bank is also watching, just so you know that I got it. I don't want to give your full name in a way. But I appreciate that, and you are blessed, and thank you. Prince Jejeman also responded on the Give Send Go, which is also great. He is my man, Prince Jejeman. So to everyone else who probably still feel like, oh man, I'm still beginning to kind of participate in this. Of course you can participate anytime, okay? So I still have like another 2 weeks anyway, all right? The moving date, even when we move in, right? It doesn't really stop support still being like utilized in a way. So yeah, there is no pressure. And to those who have like hugely participated in this, thank you. You have no idea how thankful I am. I will continue to say it, even if I have to say it like a million times. I know what it takes, all right, to reach out to people. I mean, like this. So thank you. I am going to see you some other time, all right? If you joined us midway, remember, you can watch this broadcast from the start again. You've got like almost 2 hours, okay, of catch up to do. The last part is a fundraiser, okay? And you can skip that if you are not watching it live, right? However, to everybody, as you go to bed tonight, remember, pay your offering, like the broadcast. And I wish you all the best, okay? So sweet dreams. And to those who are still pretty much like working during the day, to you too, right? All the best. I will see all of us some other time. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Mayegun number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi